Let's go. Let's go. Another 3 points, another victory. Chelsea have dispatched Everton comfortably with a 2-0 victory. I got my prediction spot on. Another clean sheet for the boys. Oh, beautiful feeling. It's an amazing feeling knowing that Chelsea are back. Chelsea are back to the glory days. Beautiful. Beautiful scenes, man. Beautiful scenes. Elite days are here, Chelsea. Elite days are at Stamford Bridge. Don't chat to me. Don't come to me. Chelsea are back. Chelsea are back. Chelsea are going to win the Premier League title next season. You're going to hear it here first. This is not reactionary. This is the real deal. We have a world-class manager. Another Tuchel masterclass. What are you saying? What are you chatting now? What are you saying? We are the kings of London. What a performance. Another clean sheet. Should have been more. Should have been more, by the way, because listen, goal difference, it could matter. It could matter with how the Premier League is going, with how the top four races conducting itself. You never know. So goal difference is key. Unfortunately, we couldn't win the game 3 or 4-0, but who cares? Clean sheet, 3 points, 2-0 victory at home. Blessed. Very, very blessed. Very happy with the performance. And you know what, yeah? It's party time. It's time to dance tonight. It's a tremendous performance. Very, very happy with the performance. And listen, yeah, you have to be happy after that. You have to be. You have to be happy, man. You have to be happy with the performance. No one can chat to me tonight. Kai Havertz, King Kai back again. False line position, man of match performance. What are you saying, Havertz haters? What are you saying? Sit down, Havertz haters. My guy, my gunman, elite striker. What a guy, man. I told you, he's got the versatility. He can play right wing, left wing, false 9, number 8, number 10. He's got it all. He's got the creativity. My generational talent, my superstar. So happy. Robbed of a hat-trick as well. Robbed of a hat-trick. He got 2 assists instead. It was a crazy game, but I'm going to delve it all, dissect the game, give you guys some analysis, give you guys the raw reaction to Chelsea versus Everton. Before I do get into it, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and let's get straight into this review. Now, starting off with the lineup again, we know Tuchel is going to go for the 3-4-2-1 standard, but there is going to be some tactical changes, some personnel changes, and it's exactly what happened. Edouard Mendy retained his position in goal. Alonso makes his way back into the starting 11, giving Chilwell a rest. Hudson-Odoi was playing part of the front three. Reece James, he retained his role in the right wing back position. Jorginho, Kovacic in a pivot position. Zuma, Christensen, Azpilicueta, the 3 centre backs. Rudiger didn't play today. And then we had Odoi on the left-hand side, a tactical change by Thomas Tuchel. We had Kai Havertz in the false 9 position, and we had Timo Werner on the right, which was a massive change. And I'll get into it in a minute because something funny happened during the game. But listen, Tuchel masterclass. We dominated the game from minute 1 to minute 90. We had the counter press on point. The counter press was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The way that as soon as we lost the ball, we had 3-4 players swarming like hungry wolves, attacking, ready to fight like lions, ready to fight like tigers to retain the possession. The counter press was on point. Worked on the training ground. The tactical, substitutions, the tactical implementation by Thomas Tuchel was on point. The guy is a magician, elite tactician. Don't chat to me about Thomas Tuchel. So happy with his performance. Again, his managerial performance, of course. Again, the counter press was on point. This was key because when Everton retained possession, we had to swarm quickly. We sustained that pressure for 90 minutes, wave after wave after wave of attack. Everton couldn't sustain the pressure. They couldn't soak up the pressure like a sponge. We hit them, and the first goal was beautiful. Robbed off, should have been a Havertz goal, was given as an own goal. Alonso, he makes his way, links up Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi puts a beautiful line-breaking pass down the left-hand side. Alonso makes a beautiful run. He then cuts the ball back. Havertz drills it bottom corner, but on the way hits Godfrey's leg and it sends Pickford the wrong way. However, Havertz's shot was going on target, so for me it should have been given as a Havertz goal. Unfortunately, he was robbed off a goal, and not just once. This man was robbed off a goal twice. I'm pissed off with the FA. I'll get onto the FA in a second. Don't you think I'm going to forget about UFA? Was robbed off a goal there. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. We still got the goal given. We're 1-0 up. Beautiful. We end the half at 1-0. No complaints, of course. Chelsea winning is, of course, the first priority. We then move on to the second half, and Havertz gets robbed off a beautiful goal. The way the ball comes to him, and he chests it down and hits his shoulder. He chests it down, he drills into the bottom corner. Disallowed by VAR. Why? Because apparently it hit his hands, when in fact it was actually his shoulder. Robbed off of the FA again. Listen, I need to repeat myself again. I do not have a problem with VAR. The video assistant referee, I do not have a single problem. The technology It works perfect. It's technology. At the end of the day, it works perfectly fine. It's there to be utilised correctly. The problem I have is the officiating by the English officials. They cannot use technology correctly. That's the main issue I have with it. And there's no consistency. What are the rules? Because I'm confused now. Like, what are the rules? What are they? What are the rules? Now, honestly, what are the rules? We're not told anything. 1 week the handball rule was this. 1 week the rule changes again. What is it? If you're going to make a rule, stick with it, yeah? Because if we knew the rule beforehand and Havertz's goal was disallowed, I'll be cool with it, but there's no consistency. There's no consistency whatsoever. Like last week, for example, with the Pepe situation against Burnley and Arsenal. Clear handball. Like, what is the handball rule? We get robbed off again. Robbed off against Werner against Liverpool. Luckily, it didn't cost us because we end up getting the 3 points anyway. And luckily, tonight it didn't cost us because we got the 3 point either way. So, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. But still, it is frustrating. Where is the consistency? This is the problem I have with the FA. Sort yourselves out because it's embarrassing. It could actually cost us a game in the future. Havertz should have had 2 goals by this point. And then he wins a penalty. Beautiful pass, line-breaking pass. Havertz shifts his body, drops his shoulder, falls Pickford, goes down, penalty, clear penalty his day. And again, if Havertz had already had 2 goals, Jorginho would have gifted Havertz the 3rd goal. So Havertz, in hindsight, would have had a hat-trick. Anyway, Jorginho takes the penalty, he makes it 2-0. Game finished, game done, dusted at this point. We should have got a 3rd, and we should have got a 4th. Werner, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, the chances he was missing was criminal. Like, I've never seen this guy miss so many chances. Like, the Morata vibes I was getting, like, don't get me wrong, this guy's much better than Morata. Like, he's got much better movement. He's, of course, a lot faster and pacier. He's got fantastic acceleration. He's a much more harder worker. He's got an elite mentality. So I still believe he will thrive in the correct system. But my God, does this guy miss chances, man. Like, not once, but 2. The first one, I can forgive him because the way that he done really well to win the ball back from Godfrey, he came from a very tight angle. And I'll give credit to Pickford because it was a very good save and it was from a tight angle. So I don't want to slag off Werner too much there. The one I'm going to do is a second opportunity, bro. The guy was put through by Mason. It wasn't a clear one-on-one, but, he is through on goal in the sense of he's coming from the left-hand side. He's on a strong right foot, and it's just him and Pickford. So at this point, you're thinking, bro, like, you missed the first one. Yeah, you better put this one away. No excuses this time. Do what you got to do. You got to dink him. You got to put it near post, far post, bro. I don't care. Put the ball away. And what does this guy do? He sticks it straight down his throat, man. I swear to God. And then it comes off Pickford and Kante can't score the rebound. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, bro. You know what? Luckily, we won the game anyway. In the grand scheme of things, does it really matter? No. But these chances that we're missing, we're not clinical. Like, it will cost us in the future. Listen, overall, Thomas Tuchel masterclass. The way that he put Kai Havertz a false 9, the way he linked up the play, the way that he dropped in the spaces in between lines, the way he's operating half spaces, linking up with Werner, with Hudson-Odoi, who is magnificent on the left-hand side, by the way. My star boy, my generational talent. He was absolutely superb. Again, the way that Jovic, Jorginho, Kovacic, they operated, dictated and dominated the game, controlled the game, made those line-breaking passes, the 3 centre-backs, resolute as always. Another clean sheet for those boys. Another clean sheet for big man Edouard Mendy. Listen. No complaints, really. I mean, yeah, complaints. We should have scored more, of course. That's standard. We're not clinical. And, if a certain Mr. Someone can sort that out, by the way. If Erling Haaland played today, this would have been a 5-0 game, 100%. Now, Everton aren't no, pushovers. They ain't no mugs either. These men ain't clowns. These men are good. They were 1 point behind us before this game. They're competing for top 4. They also beat Liverpool at Anfield as well. So these men are not there to muck about. And the fact that we dispatched them with ease, the way that we controlled and dominated the game, so proud of the performance from each and every one of them. There was a couple of subpar performances. I thought Reece had a decent game, nothing special. Werner, of course, could have been a bit more clinical. But overall, tactical masterclass, outclassed Don Carlo Ancelotti. Another clean sheet. This guy, everything's superb. The way that we had our counter press on point. The fact that we have a very compact shape. The way that we didn't allow Everton to break the lines. Did Everton have a single clear-cut chance? No, because we limited their shots on target because it was fantastically drilled defensively by Thomas Tuchel. This guy is a world-class manager. I'm so proud that he's our manager. Thomas Tuchel masterclass. Chelsea masterclass. Another clean sheet, 3 points wrapped up. Chelsea dispatch Everton. We climb into the top 4. 4-point gap between Chelsea and Everton. Beautiful. Beautiful scenes. No complaints. let's move on now. We get a bit of a few days rest, which is fantastic for the squad. We got Leeds away this weekend, so going to be looking forward to that one as well. No complaints, very happy. What do you guys think? Leave me your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. Who was your man of match? Of course, for me, it's got to be King Kai, my generational talent, my star boy. Leave me your man of match in the comment section below. Hit the bell notification, subscribe, and let's get straight into it.